we got to talk Connor McDavid for a couple different reasons. Let's start with the actual ice reason and the hockey reason that pertains to Edmonton and the Oilers fans. Some quotes from his agent to our Mark Spector on Sportsnet.ca suggesting, again, maybe, just maybe, he'll be missing some time into training camp, all right? This is the quote on September 3rd. You can't say whether he's ready or not to start this season. He has another month before the season starts, and he's in very good shape. No one is saying he'll be delayed until November or December. He's done extremely well so far, and everyone is happy with his progression. Any worry about Connor McDavid not being on the ice in Edmonton at all? Any worry about this quote at all? Anything in you that feels, oh, God, this might be a little worse than people are suggesting?
Of course.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, when you bring out, no one is saying November, December. Why'd you bring it up?
That's what I got.
If no one's saying it, why'd you say it?
No one said November, December.
The question is, am I afraid he's not going to be on the ice? He's not on the ice right now.
It doesn't need to be right now.
Is he not getting ready to be on the ice?
Well,
isn't that how you get ready?
There are some exceptions to the rule.
How much dry land training can you do? I mean, BioSteel Camp is fun, but at some point you need to be on the ice. Listen, what is his best trait as a player?
Speed.
At what?
Skating, at playing hockey, at being a hockey player.
I would hope that he is skating, getting ready for the season to start.
You think?
So you're not worried, is what you're saying?
I mean, I was a little worried. I'm a little worried when, again, you call out dates that nobody was thinking of. Nobody was hoping November or December would even be a remote possibility. But I'm not worried about this guy being ready to go whenever he steps onto the ice. It's like Zeke Elliott going to... He missed training camp. He doesn't need training camp, maybe. You know, like that is one of the best to do it. This is the best in the game right now.
Yeah, but no one is questioning Zeke Elliott's ability to run on dry land. He is not skating right now. Like, that's a problem, no?
I don't, like, again, for a guy like him, I don't think that's a problem. Why would he skate if he's not ready to skate? If he shows up
the fact that he's not ready to skate is the problem.
But that's not a problem because people knew this would be a thing. Did you see the injury last year?
I did.
People thought that could have been way worse.
Which is why they should be worried.
I think if they had a reason to be worried, there would be a little more out there right now. Maybe not. But I'm not worried yet. Talk to me in 3 weeks. If he's not on the ice, then I'm starting to say, okay, yeah, I'm a little bit worried. I don't think right now is the time to panic about Connor McDavid not being on optional skates or at golf tournaments or skating at BioSteel Camp in Toronto. They work you out hard there, man. Maybe my guy just didn't want to.
He's holding out?
Yeah, he's holding out.
Matt Nickel will work you hard.
We did
we know for a fact. I am still limping
5 minutes in, man.
Yeah. All right.
Speaking of quotes pertaining maybe to McDavid?
Potentially.
Calgary Flames had a golf tournament today.
They did.
Milan Lucic was there. Milan Lucic is a former Edmonton Oiler who's now playing on the other side of the Battle of Alberta. Let's listen.
I think it's a little bit, obviously, some more veterans, and your captain and your leader is in his 30s, and he's an older guy, and I had a lot of experience with that with Zdeno Chara in Boston, and that seemed to obviously work out really, really, really well. That's when you learn. You learn through experience and stuff like that, and that's where I think this team is excited about getting it going here starting next week.
Something, nothing, everything, a lot of things. Shade.
I mean, Twitter seems to think it's nothing.
Okay.
At least a certain part of Canada Twitter seems to think it's nothing.
I'm going to guess in Alberta.
Yeah. I think there's a little something there. When you go out of your way to suggest that, well, it probably helps that we have a captain that's a little older and a little more experienced, I think even in a subtle way that's saying something about what you thought 97 was as a captain, or at least someone that young being the leader of your franchise was. I'm not saying it's anything because, again, they've both, McDavid and Lucic, spoke about, how sad they were to be separated from each other in some capacity, at least McDavid has. So I'm not going to go say there's a full-on beef there and he's taking mad shots there, but that's something.
Yeah, and we posted the video on our social channels. Some fans are upset, oh, it's clickbait, oh, he doesn't say anything. I mean, listen, you clicked on it, so what are you mad at me for?
Thank you.
Here's the thing. If we read the transcript without any other context, there's not much here. It's a hockey dude speaking in hockey terms. But the fact that the ending in Edmonton wasn't the best, the time in Edmonton wasn't the best, It's part of it. He's on the other side of the rivalry, as you mentioned. It's part of that nuance, that context. And the fact that at the best of times, hockey players don't say anything, literally. And so if this was a basketball player, would we think this is a thing? No. Because basketball players are in their feelings online so that there is no doubt what they mean or feel.
He wasn't asked about this. This was just something he said. He wasn't asked about, hey, what are the differences in captain ages between the one you had and the one you had? Like, nobody prompted him to ask that. It's just something he said, which means maybe it's something he was thinking of, which means, I don't know. I don't know what it means, to be honest with you. And I know Twitter, again, seems to have their ideas of what it means. I'm not ready to say it's nothing, but I'm not ready to say it's the biggest deal in the world either. Again, this is a guy who scored 6 goals last season. I think he was more part of the problem there than number 97, who's 22 years old and got a C in his chest and is one of the best players to maybe ever do it, right? So, Battle of Alberta always needs some spice.